Princess Leonor and Sofia's story life, the hidden struggles, silent sacrifices, and powerful destiny of Spain's royal sisters. Before you watch this video, ask yourself this: what would it feel like to know that your entire life, your dreams, your fears, your mistakes, and even your heartbreak, had already been written by destiny? This is the reality of two sisters born into one of the most powerful monarchies in Europe, yet raised under rules, discipline, and expectations that few people could ever truly understand. Behind the dazzling crowns, royal ceremonies, designer gowns, and flashing cameras lies a story few people ever hear. A story of pressure, sacrifice, emotional resilience, silent competition, and unbreakable sisterhood. Their journey is not just about royalty. It is about destiny, duty, and the heartbreaking cost of privilege. And once you discover their story, you will never look at royalty the same way again. Right finger before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more exclusive royal stories, secrets, and powerful documentaries like this one. Your support helps us bring you more fascinating content every single day. Chapter 1: Two Sisters, One Throne, and a Life Without Choice. From the very moment Princess Leonor was born in 2005, history took a deep breath. Spain had an heir. Not someday, not possibly, but inevitably, she would become queen. This single fact shaped every breath she would ever take. Just 2 years later, her younger sister Sofía arrived, warm, joyful, and full of innocence. But even at birth, their destinies were already divided. Leonor was born to rule. Sofía was born to support. And in royal life, supporting can be just as heavy as ruling. From infancy, their lives followed two carefully constructed paths. They wore similar clothes. They shared toys. They played together. But behind closed doors, their training, expectations, and emotional upbringing were already completely different. Leonor was groomed as a future monarch. Sofía was shaped as the monarchy's silent backbone. This invisible separation would define their childhood, their teenage years, and their emotional development. Chapter 2: A Childhood Without Normalcy. While other children ran freely through playgrounds, fought with siblings, and built dreams without fear, Leonor and Sofía lived inside a carefully controlled environment. Their days were governed by strict schedules, formal etiquette lessons, language training, diplomatic exposure, military preparation, public behavior coaching. Every smile had meaning. Every gesture was studied. Every word was analyzed. Mistakes were not allowed. Even their laughter had to remain composed. Their parents, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, deliberately raised them with discipline stronger than that of any traditional royal household. They believed Spain's monarchy could only survive through modern credibility, emotional intelligence, and relentless preparation. And so, the sisters were raised not as pampered royals, but as future leaders. Chapter 3: Leonor, the crown's heavy weight. Princess Leonor did not just inherit royal blood. She inherited the burden of an entire nation's hopes. From a young age, her life revolved around learning how to speak with authority, lead with dignity, remain calm under intense pressure, carry Spain's political and symbolic weight. By her early teens, Leonor was already delivering official speeches, attending state functions, and representing Spain internationally. Every word she spoke was evaluated. Every movement became a headline. While her classmates worried about exams, friendships, and crushes, Leonor worried about political stability, diplomatic image, royal protocol, public trust. Her childhood disappeared quietly, and in its place stood a future queen. Chapter 4: Sofía, the sister who must always stand in shadow. If Leonor's life is heavy, Sofía's is emotionally complex. As the younger sister, Sofía lives with a constant truth. She will never be queen, unless fate intervenes. This places her in one of the hardest roles in any monarchy, the spare. Her job is to support Leonor, protect the monarchy, stand strong during crises, carry royal responsibility without royal authority. And yet, she must do all of this without eclipsing her sister. Sofía must shine, but never too brightly. She must succeed, but never overshadow. She must lead, but never command. This silent balancing act is emotionally exhausting. And yet, Sofía performs it with grace, intelligence, and quiet power. Chapter 5: A Bond Forged in Pressure. Despite destiny dividing them, Leonor and Sofía share an unbreakable bond. They are more than sisters. They are emotional lifelines. In public, they appear composed and formal. But in private, they laugh, cry, vent frustrations, and lean on each other. When Leonor feels overwhelmed by royal pressure, Sofía becomes her emotional anchor. When Sofía struggles with living in her sister's shadow, Leonor reminds her of her importance. Their relationship is built on empathy, understanding, and mutual protection. Because in royal life, trust is rare, but sisterhood is sacred. Chapter 6: The Brutal Reality of Military Training. One of the most shocking aspects of Leonor's preparation is her military training. Unlike most modern royal heirs, Leonor undergoes full military formation, including Army training, naval service, Air Force education. This intense preparation is designed to transform her into a commander-in-chief capable of leading Spain's armed forces. Her days are physically brutal. Her schedule is relentless. Her mental endurance is constantly tested. She is trained not as a ceremonial queen, but as a strategic leader. Meanwhile, Sofía undergoes equally demanding academic and diplomatic training, preparing her for international representation, global humanitarian leadership, diplomatic crisis management. Both sisters are shaped into powerful women, but along very different paths. Chapter 7: Emotional Loneliness Inside Royal Walls. For all their privilege, Leonor and Sofía experience profound emotional isolation. They cannot form friendships freely. They cannot trust easily. They cannot express frustration publicly. Every emotion is filtered. Every reaction is controlled. Their lives are lived behind security barriers and protocol walls. Romantic relationships, almost impossible. Teenage rebellion, unthinkable. Freedom, limited. Their greatest luxury is privacy, and it is also their greatest scarcity. Chapter 8: The Public Eye, a Relentless Judge. The media watches every move. A wrong smile becomes controversy. A tired expression becomes speculation. A casual gesture becomes a headline. Leonor and Sofía live under constant public judgment. They must remain perfect. And yet, they are still human. Their strength lies not in perfection, but in resilience. Chapter 9: The Future, Two Women Who Will Shape Spain. Leonor will one day become queen. She will face political instability, social transformation, economic uncertainty, global crises. Her reign will define Spain's monarchy for generations. Sofía, meanwhile, will become one of Europe's most powerful supporting royals, shaping humanitarian efforts, diplomatic relationships, and cultural influence. Together, they will form the emotional and symbolic backbone of modern Spain. Not as distant royals, but as relatable, intelligent, and compassionate leaders. Chapter 10: The Silent Sacrifice Behind Their Smiles. Behind every royal wave lies sacrifice. Behind every crown lies pressure. Behind every ceremony lies discipline. Leonor sacrificed childhood. Sofía sacrificed individuality. And together, they sacrificed normal life. Yet they walk forward with dignity, courage, and remarkable emotional strength. Their story is not just royal. It is human. Final reflection: why their story matters. In a world obsessed with fame, wealth, and power, Leonor and Sofía remind us that true leadership demands sacrifice, discipline, and emotional strength. They show us that privilege comes with heavy responsibility. Power requires humility. Destiny demands courage. Their story teaches resilience, loyalty, and sisterhood. And that is why millions across the world watch them with fascination. If you enjoyed this powerful royal story, don't forget to check mark subscribe for more exclusive royal updates. Check mark like this article to support our work. Check mark comment your thoughts below. Check mark share this story with fellow royal fans. Sparkles, stay tuned for more shocking secrets, emotional journeys, and inspiring stories from the world of royalty. Sparkles.